Good morning, Friday, beautiful Friday morning. I pray you're having a great week and you're going to wrap up the week and enjoy the weekend that's coming. I want to share this with you. When's the last time you stopped and smelled the roses? We drive the freeways at 80 miles an hour. We eat at fast food restaurants. We live on our smartphones, and we wonder why we get so stressed out. God has touched us. When was the last time you slowed down and smelled the roses? I mean, you really stopped and looked around at this big, beautiful world and seen the grandeur of all God has for us to see in His creation power. You can learn a lot about God from nature. You can learn that God is loving and caring. You can learn that God is creative, that He's organized, that He's powerful. You can learn that God is, He loves variety. I mean, think about 2,000 different kinds of beetles that God created. You can learn a lot from God, from nature. God has revealed Himself and things about Himself in nature. Here's what Paul wrote to the church in Romans. For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, His eternal power and divine nature have been clearly seen, being understood from what was been made, so that people are without excuses. Nature declares the glory of God and all that God has done. I mean, you look around at night and the beauty of the stars as they line up at night and light up the skies, or how a little seed grows into a 900-year-old sequoia tree along the California coast. Nature reveals, and it's awesome to see who God is and what God has done. We need to see that. We need to hear that. It's time to slow down and smell the roses, because we'll learn a lot about God. Listen to what Luke wrote about God. If God gives His attention to the wildflowers, most of them never even seen, don't you think He will attend to you, take pride in you, do His best for you? See, just look at nature. It shows God's love, shows God's care. When are you going to slow down and see God and all that He's created, the beautiful God? How much and what have you learned about God lately? Stop and look around. Laura and I did a tour of the coast and the great sequoia trees. We went to the Volcanic National Park, and it's just marvelous to see all God has done. There's an awe and awareness of God in nature. Slow down, smell the roses, see what God has done and what He can do for you. God bless you. Have a great weekend. We're going to have a great Sunday this Sunday. We're going to enjoy what God has for us. So I want to encourage you and ask God to bless you. Be good. I love you. God loves you too.